The ribbon of St. George or St. George's ribbon is a widely recognized military symbol in Russia. The ribbon consists of a black and orange bicolour pattern, with 3 black and 2 orange stripes. It appears as a component of many high military decorations awarded by the Russian Empire, the Soviet Union, and the current Russian Federation. During Soviet times, the ribbon held no public significance. The symbol was revived in Russia in 2005 as a response to the Western-oriented Orange Revolution in Ukraine. That year, Russian state media along with youth organizations launched the campaign ahead of World War II memorial celebrations. It was associated with units who were awarded the Collective Guard Battle Honors during the conflict, due to the usage of the color scheme in the Great Patriotic War Victory Medal awarded to all personnel, civilian or military, who aided the war effort. In Russia, the ribbon of St. George is also used by civilians as a patriotic symbol and as a symbol of loyalty to the Kremlin, particularly since 2014. In Ukraine and the Baltic states, the symbol has become widely associated with Russian nationalist and separatist sentiment. History: the Georgian ribbon emerged as part of the Order of St. George, established in 1769 as the highest military decoration of Imperial Russia signed by then-President of Russia Boris Yeltsin. While the Order of St. George was normally not a collective award, the ribbon was sometimes granted to regiments and units that performed brilliantly during wartime and constituted an integral part of some collective battle honors. When not awarded the full order, some distinguished officers were granted ceremonial swords, adorned with the Georgian ribbon. In 1806, distinctive Georgian banners were introduced as a further battle honor awarded to meritorious Guards and Labour Guard regiments. The pike on which these flags were mounted was topped by the Cross of St. George and adorned with 44 centimeters wide Georgian ribbons. It remained the highest collective military award in the Imperial Russian Army until the revolution in 1917. It is worth noting that the Tsarist version was yellow and black, not orange and black like the revived Soviet version. The symbolism of the orange and black is thought to represent fire and gunpowder of war, or the death and resurrection of St. George, or the colors of the original Russian imperial coat of arms. The title of the Soviet Guards was first introduced on September 18, 1941 in accordance with the decision of the headquarters of the Supreme Commander-in-Chief and by the Order No. 308 of the People's Commissar of Defense for the Distinguished Services during the Union Offensive. The 100th, 127th, 153rd and 161st Rifle Divisions were renamed into the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th Guards Divisions, respectively. The units and formations nominated for the Soviet Guard title received Special Guards banner in accordance with the decision of the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR. On May 21, 1942, the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR introduced Guards ranks and Guards badges to be worn at the right side of the chest. Both included the Georgian ribbon pattern. In June 1943, they introduced the Guards' red banners for the land forces and in February 1944, for the naval forces. Georgian ribbons adorned the banners exactly as in the 19th century. Established on November 8, 1943, the Order of Glory was an order of the Soviet Union. It was awarded to non-commissioned officers in the rank and file of the armed forces, as well as to junior lieutenants of the Air Force, for bravery in the face of the enemy. The ribbon of the order was orange with 3 black stripes, the same as that of the Cross of St. George. One of the most honorable medals in the Soviet Union, the Medal for the Victory over Germany, also features St. George stripes. It was awarded to all the soldiers and officers who participated in the Eastern Front campaigns, and was the first award to be universally granted to all the veterans, for the most part, right after the end of the war. The ribbon along with the tricolored flag was also used by the Russian Liberation Army that fought alongside Nazi Germany during World War II. 2005 Georgievskaya Lenta action. In 2005, the 60th anniversary of Victory Day, news agency RIA Novosti and a youth civic organization launched a campaign that called on volunteers to distribute ribbons in the streets ahead of Victory Day. Since then the ribbon is worn by civilians in Russia and other former republics of the Soviet Union as an act of commemoration and remembrance. For the naming of the ribbons the diminutive form is used, th cubed th micron th 3/4 n euro th cubed th micron th squared n th degree n th micron th 1/2 n th 3/4 n th degree. Since 2005 the ribbon is distributed every year all over Russia, and around the world in the preparation for May 9th, and is on that day widely to be seen on wrists, lapels, and cars. The motto that goes with it is "We remember, we are proud." Yulia Latinina and other journalists have speculated the Russian government introduced the ribbon as a public relations response to the 2004 Orange Revolution in Ukraine, in which demonstrators had adopted orange ribbons as their symbol. Used during the Ukrainian crisis. During events of 2014 in Ukraine, it was used by anti-Maidan activists and pro-Russian population of Ukraine as a symbol of pro-Russian and separatist sentiment. The ribbon is also worn by members of the Donbas People's Militia paramilitary group. Euromaidan activists sometimes make derogatory reference to the ribbon of St. George as the Colorado ribbon, as the colors of the ribbon coincide with the colors of a Colorado potato beetle. In Kirovohrad, a decision was made by veterans to ban the symbol from Victory Day celebrations since it had become associated with separatist provocations. Instead, only Ukrainian state symbols would be used. In Cherkasy, authorities urged veterans and supporters not to wear the ribbon or any other party symbols. The Ukrainian government replaced the ribbon with a red and black poppy, like those associated with Remembrance Day in Western Europe in 2014. Red and black also being the colors used by the Ukrainian insurgent army during the conflict. A female police captain from Kharkiv was fired for stupidity for giving out the ribbon at the police station on February 23, 2015, the day which until 2014 was celebrated as Defender of the Homeland Day. Belarus On May 5, 2014, the Belarusian Republican Youth Union encouraged activists not to use the ribbon. Other officials reported that the decision not to use the symbol was related to the situation in Ukraine, where the ribbon is used by militants and terrorists. In time for Victory Day 2015, the ribbon's colors were replaced by the red, green and white from the flag of Belarus. But the president of Belarus Alexander Lukashenko arrived on May 7, 2015 in Moscow with a St. George ribbon combined with the flag of Belarus placed on the lapel of his jacket, thus showing his personal positive attitude to the ribbon. Canada During preparation for the first Victory Day parade in the Canadian city of Winnipeg on May 10, 2014, the Russian embassy distributed ribbons of St. George to participants. The move was considered controversial in view of the ongoing events in Ukraine, with the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress calling the ribbon a symbol of terrorism. Kazakhstan Some parties made statements intended to discourage the use of the ribbon in Kazakhstan in 2014 for Victory Day celebrations, suggesting that red and turquoise should be used instead. However, no official authority issued any comments. Latvia The government of Latvia proposed the ban on the use of any ribbons of St. George by law on May 2014. Earlier, Latvia imposed a ban on the use of all Soviet symbols at public events. Gallery. See also, Russian Guards, Order of Glory, Awards and Decorations of the Russian Federation. References